topic today is reframing Matthijs' tone pedagogy for digital age students. So this is my first part of my presentation will be uh, coming this week actually before the conference. Uh, yeah, and so it's really kind of very academic. So so there lots of questions that many piano teachers may already feel that. So there's why so many students today like struggle with like tone production, like physical coordination, and like freedom like the piano, like even after years of practice. But that's not our fault because we can see our digital age bodies are being shaped before students even touch the keyboard. So they usually use like laptop or phone or like gaming devices. Use the thumb, like they clap the palm and or the fix and read the wrist and restrict the arm way and forward the leaning like a posture. So that's why for the when they play the piano, they maybe use the wrong posture. So that's one of the reasons why they can produce like correct song or for their like daily practice. And one of my professor also mentioned me like our body not just used for playing piano. You need to use your body for your whole life. You need to treat your body nicely. So those like incorrect posture will cause lots of tension and we maybe it's not healthy and maybe damage your bodies. Okay, so how it impact on tone production? So I will show you some two video about like how it's directly influence the tone production. So I will show the how it looks like from the top. That's the fall of tension. That's the fall of the arm way and where the more relaxed. And I'll show the side angle for that. That's a clap. Yeah, maybe I'll show one more time like clapping. Yeah, so we will feel like the song is restricted resonance and the tone is harsh or distinct. And its lack of the tone deeps is very narrow and very shallow, just for like follow the keyboard. And also it will disconnect the phrasing because it's hard to moving fast if you follow tension, like clapping your fingers, use very small like part of your hands. So, but in many cases, students attempt to like use more finger forces. They feel like playing piano so hard. They need to use lots of energy, like lots of. Yeah, actually, this is not true because playing piano we need to use as least energy as possible. We need to learn how to relax rather than how to use your power. We are none of our pianists are muscle men or something. They are in the recital like for hours. They during their practice song for like 4 or 5 hours every day. They can't. They need to use their body reasonably and sign more naturally. So we can think of the process like the posture affects movement and the movement affects the sound. Interesting. Okay. Those are research for the approach and more like with like a practice-based research. From the slow movement of the video analyze, we will see if the harsh press song, the first the pressure will very sharp and will disappear very soon. And those are the what the how to say that I have sound frequency will kind of very dramatic like that. But if you use the arm way, more support, and you have relaxed fingers and better input and round handshake, and the pressure will be rounded, and the sound will be profound and more smoothly. So we observe those Israel movement like a sequencing, like partially between fingers, wrist, forearm, and the upper arm. So students often overuse their like small isolated muscle while under using like coordinated arm weight. So we need to use our body like one unit, not just like a one part of our body. Like for example, if we want to shake our hands, we will move our forearm to shake our hand. We are not just use the fingers to do that. Yeah, we will say, oh, I want to shake hand, and I will use this hand like posture like rounded handshake and move our forearm towards to another one, right? So as a result, we work like physical harder but produce less sound. That's why lots of students do that. So we also observe like the sound will the movement will be like that, and the sound will resonant, and the tone will unstable, will sometimes stuck like disconnect phrasing, or dynamic range will be limited because because the body won't allow you to use the gravity for the arm way to the keyboard. So students are working harder but producing less sound. I'll use this for my background. Okay, this is one of my performance with another string quartet. So those are research questions. So how do digital habits affect piano movement? And I had mentioned for the topic the name of the Mattei and who is the Mattei, and can Mattei's pedagogy still apply today? And can we bridge tradition and science toward our piano learning, and not our like tradition but combined with the science? So, and last question, and how does Mattei's concept fit these two questions? So I'll introduce who is the Mattei, and Mattei is at this point I've been like reviewing the work of 12 years Mattei, and he was born in 18th centuries. So he was a British piano pedagogue and whose series on touch, arm way, and coordinated movement and tone production profoundly influenced the 20th century's piano teaching. So all his concepts are focused on four parts. Is natural arm way. So natural arm way will coordinate the weight transfer rather than just isolated each fingers, and then it's a forearm balance. You use the balance coordinate the forearm and each part of the wrist and hand, and directed intention. So the how to shape the melody like physically and in the physical gesture, and the movement and sound are like physiologically connected. So he wrote several books about this, and this is his picture, and also elastic touch. So it's like pulsing the touch, not just like pressing the keyboard. So it's a healthy technique requires flexibility rather than like rigidity. So release and relax is much as important as the tech. So I'll kind of break up this speech for two parts. So I will only introduce and finish this part today, but I will explore next time I will explore how Mattei concept may provide a powerful framework for restoring coordinated movement, healthy technique, and expressive tone in contemporary piano teaching, or digital problem with multi concept. Yeah. Okay. Oh, is that